A clean, safe, fictional story. In the quiet halls of Aram College, students whispered about one lecturer, Mr. Deco. He was not evil, but he was known for something else. He had lost the spark that makes a teacher a guide. For years, Mr. Deco had been respected. He once entered class with energy, asked questions, encouraged ideas, and challenged students with kindness. But something changed along the way. Now, he walked into class late, frowned at eager hands in the air, and taught as if the chalk was heavier than stone. His students suffered for it. Assignments came back without feedback. Questions were answered with irritation. Tests were marked harshly but without explanation. Some students lost interest in the subject they once loved. Among these students was Amina, a determined young woman who believed that every problem has a solution if someone is willing to look deeper. One day after another tense class, Amina stayed behind. "Sir," she said softly, "we are trying, but it feels like you don't want us to learn anymore." Mr. Deco stopped packing his books. He looked at her, surprised, not angry, just tired. "Do you really think that?" he asked. Amina nodded. "Yes, sir. And we want you to do better. You used to teach with passion. We need that again." Her words struck a forgotten place inside him. For years, Mr. Deco had been buried under pressure, family issues, financial struggles, the weight of expectations. Without noticing, he had carried all that heaviness into the classroom. That evening, he sat alone in his office, thinking about every frustrated face he had seen. He realized he had stopped seeing his students as people with dreams. He had only seen them as tasks. The next morning, something changed. Mr. Deco arrived early. He arranged the class neatly. He wrote a simple message on the board. "Let us begin again." When the students entered, they were confused. But the lecturer who stood before them was different. His voice was calmer. His explanations clearer. He asked questions, waited for answers, and, most surprising, smiled. It was not perfect at once. But day by day, the class transformed. Mr. Deco apologized for how he had treated them. The students forgave him. He began offering extra help sessions, breaking lessons into clearer parts, and allowing discussions. Amina smiled quietly as she watched the change. She had not only helped her lecturer, she had helped her entire class. By the end of the semester, something beautiful had happened. The lecturer recovered his purpose. Students regained their confidence. And the classroom became a place of learning again. The story spread through Aram College, not as gossip, but as a reminder. Even those who teach must sometimes be taught.